Greetings duelists and welcome to another video. So as we keep progressing through DUNE format and we keep progressing through new decks and strategies, I kind of felt like I kind of wanted to touch up upon like older strategies that I've played. And I'm gonna show a deck profile. However, I will show you something really neat that I have been experimenting with the Scareclaw Adventure Kashtira deck that I have been piloting in the past. Right now, I haven't touched upon this deck ever since DUNE arrived. The main reason for that is because I kind of wanted to try out other decks. I kind of wanted to see if the track record that I had with Scareclaw was going to be good for me with Rescue Ace. The second reason I didn't touch upon this deck is because it's very weak to Draw and Lockbird. Draw and Lockbird is like one of the biggest issues for this deck. Past format before DUNE, Draw wasn't super popular. It was a card that people predicated on their side decks and sometimes in the main deck, but it was not as popular as it is right now. And I feel like with a card that really hurts the deck being really popular, it's not a good look for Scareclaw unless you like play the deck well equipped to face against it, or you just be lucky enough to not have to face that, as in many of the games that we do portray. But that does not mean that we cannot adapt the deck, does not mean that we cannot encounter new strategies with it. So what I'm going to show you here is a combo that is probably very common to see with people trying out the Synchron like adventure pile deck or the Junk Speeder Turbo deck. But I'm not going to incorporate these two cards into that. I'm going to incorporate it as a Scareclaw strategy. As you guys already know, I already play Red of Armaseer like in the main deck. Like pretty much almost everything is the same, but I'm going to like showcase like the adventure stuff. So we are activating right is going to put Faithful Adventure, and now what we're going to do is that with Revolution Synchron we're going to like synchro summon into Ancient Fairy Dragon. The Faithful Adventure triggers, we get the equip spell, or we can just save it for later just to chain block Ash. Either or works. Ancient Fairy Dragon is really cool in this deck because, as you guys already know, in the Scareclaw deck, you pretty much have like a billion copies of Rhyphobia, and Rhyphobia is already a field spell that you can tutor out with Ancient Fairy Dragon to just search another field spell of your choosing. But we're just going to showcase you the combo without that. So now what we're gonna do is we're going to bring back Revolution Synchron since we control Synchro. Its level is now 1, and now with these two we're going to make Visa's Amritara. So with Visa's Amritara, you can add anything that involves Visas in the name. So you can add either Rhyphobia, Arrival, Twin Saw, just to name like the key cards in the Scareclaw deck. But for this example, we're going to grab Arrival. And one thing important, this card's name is treated as Visa Starfrost. So that pretty much means that you can link this away into the Scareclaw Lightheart. And Lightheart is going to trigger, and Lightheart is going to add us the Rhyphobia. Now what we're going to do is we're going to activate the Rhyphobia. The Rhyphobia will trigger. Rhyphobia will add us a Scareclaw monster. So we pretty much grab like the aggro here. The aggro is going to be special summoned, and then we can do Arrival, and with Arrival bring back the Visa's Amritara. If you decide to like grab an adventure monster before all of this, you don't need to use the Arrival. You already have the Tri-Heart that way. But I'm just showcasing you in the off chance you did not grab it. But let's pretend we actually did, and the Griffin is here, and the Equip is in graveyard. So on that instance, we have a free arrival for as follow-up or next turn, or just to plus out of the effect of like the Scareclaw Reichard. Now what we're going to do is going to do Tryhard. Tryhard is going to bring back aggro. And then we're going to grab the Reichard. Now we special summon the Reichard. The Reichard is going to activate. We're going to grab the Twin Saw. And now what we can do is either leave the board as is or make another new Tryhard, and the Tryhard is going to grab us another copy of Reichard. So what's really cool about this combo is that you not only do you end up on like the same Scareclaw like combo as before, but now you have Arrival as follow-up or as protection for Tryhard. Adding to that, you only did this with the Adventure package, and you did that with the Revolution Synchron involved, which means you did all of this without your normal summon, which is kind of cool because it means that if you do have a Scareclaw normal summon, you can just do the Amritara play for something else, or instead of making Amritara, you can make Crystal Wing Synchro Dragon, or any other Synchro that you wish for your choosing. But yeah, I just kind of wanted to showcase you that combo. It kind of shows you that DUNE helped a lot of decks, especially like decks like Manadium, but that doesn't mean that the Scareclaw deck did not get updated. Like this deck is still ever evolving. Once Age of Overlord arrives, this deck is going to be even stronger as well. I'll talk about that when the time comes. But yeah, I hope you found this to your liking. If you're a fan of the Scareclaw deck like I am, I'm just trying to show you that the deck is still adaptable. The deck still has new tricks that you can incorporate. The only real weakness is Droll and Lockbird. So, like, until we figure out a fixture for that issue, I don't think this is the most recommended deck to be playing. However, if you don't care about Droll and Lockbird and you think that you can actually play around it, or you think that that's not like the biggest contingency issue in the format, then by all means, the deck is still available and it's just as strong as ever. But yeah, I hope you found this informative. Keep practicing, keep dueling.